Hey there, it's the Shooting Guy. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you're a subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If you're just passing by, please consider subscribing. Well, recently we had an opportunity to make a road trip to Oregon, and one of our stops,
Kershaw and Zero Tolerance and Shooting.
Yeah, part of the Kai USA Limited. Let's go inside, hurry up. Yeah, the guys and gals at Kershaw were just absolutely terrific. We spent quite a bit of time there, and as a result of that, we're going to split this video up into maybe 2, maybe even 3 parts. So here's part 1.
Wow, guess where we're at? Kershaw. Pretty awesome.
And today, we have an opportunity to meet with the greatest guy ever, Jim McNair, who's one of the engineers here. He's been so kind and so great to be able to show us some of the Kershaw line. And I'm just going to say, take it away, Jim. Go for it.
Okay. So we have a representation of 2 of our brands here. The Kai family of brands, we have the Kershaw brand, and we have the Zero Tolerance brand. And we also have our Shun kitchen knives. But at the moment today, we're just going to focus on these, which are kind of our sporting knives.
Yeah, we're talking about outdoor stuff here, not indoor kitchen stuff. Although that kitchen stuff is pretty cool. We've seen that at a number of different retailers, and we love that stuff.
They are very, very nice.
Yeah, good stuff.
My wife loves them. But yeah, this is in my opinion the fun stuff.
Yeah, agreed.
So the way it breaks down is we have, like I said, we have our Kershaw brand, which is kind of our meat, potatoes, everyday carry. We also do a number of different things. Like we have these are our new Lone Rock hunting knives.
Ooh, nice.
So
and we've seen these in catalog. I think we've seen these in catalog.
Yep, these were released at SHOT Show.
Viewers, you remember this and this? Yeah, we did this back in February, and this we just recently did. We love these. Boy, we're going to have to maybe get our hands on some of that, though. So tell us a little bit about what they're good for. Obviously, gut hook and all that, but how would you use these?
Well, I mean, these are meant to be kind of your typical deer hunting knife that you would use. I mean, I grew up hunting. You know, we have several people on our staff that are very avid hunters, and so we have, in this case, we have kind of a large and a small drop point blade. You can see a nice big sweeping belly on them for skinning.
Yeah.
Features that we really thought about, like having the finger grooves up here in the middle of the blade, so when you're skinning with it, you get that nice grip, and you've got something to hold on to when you've got blood and sinew and tissue in there.
Nice. Yeah, a little more control, huh? Yeah, yep. That's good.
This also features our new Kershaw K texture, which actually we were able to get them to wrap all the way around the handle. So
nice.
Been real excited about that. So this is actually a hard plastic and a rubber overmold, so it gives you a real solid grip.
What's the weight on that? You know, we like to talk about lightweight stuff, so
you might be a better judge than me. I don't have the specs with me right now, but they're quite light.
This is like almost nothing. Yeah, we carry a couple of things once in a while with us, and they're a little heavier than this. So this, I'm not sure, 2.5 ounces probably, 3 ounces at the most.
Yeah,
I think so. That's pretty light. Awesome.
So, and we also, like I said, we have larger versions. Some people like a larger knife. Mm-hmm. This is a little thicker blade stock. It's got a gut hook. Also has those finger grooves up here. Another thing that we did was we scooped out this front of the handle here to make a natural rest for your thumb when you're choking up on that blade and when you're using it for skinning, peeling back that skin and sweeping underneath it.
Wow. The next time we go out squirrel hunting, shooting, kid, we're going to use that.
Yeah.
Just kidding. That's probably a little overkill for that.
And then something else that's also become popular is more of a dedicated skinning knife. And so we've come out with our version of that as well. And so this is one of those funny looking tools that actually does the job really well. Again, specifically placed, jimping for the way you're going to hold it. Mm-hmm. We found that these kind of knives tend to be really useful, like something like the deer's leg,
right? Where
you get a real fine detailed work, and you can just kind of work this in and just zip it right open.
Wow.
Also, you can also use it for opening up the cavity. Obviously,
yeah.
Glides right along on that flat surface. It's kind of a backwards knife in a way, but real neat tool to have as well with that round tip, so it doesn't puncture any membranes or get into the gut sac.
That is cool. So yeah, highly specialized tool, but something you probably really want.
So, and also as you'd seen before, we have our camp line, and we have 2 of them here. We have the 10 and the 18.
So what happened to the 14?
I have 14 in the drawer over there. We just didn't grab one.
We'll have to take a peek at that one.
Sure,
then too.
Not a problem.
There she blows. It's the Camp 14. Stay tuned. More to come.
So the Kershaw line it divides up a little bit. We have our imported Kershaw products. We really try to hit some aggressive price points with these. We understand that we have all kinds of customers at all kinds of budgets. So we do actually make a fair amount of imported product as well as Kershaw product in the USA.
Here, I'm going to add that one right there. That's right out of my pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I carry that quite. That's my everyday carry, man. I love that thing.
your viewers should know, it's funny, we're in the R&D department here, but we're in the business of selling knives, and we some of these samples are actually coming right out of our pockets today too.
Oh,
so
terrific.
If anything looks a little gooey, or bear with us.
That's what I like. You guys use what you make. Well, obviously you're going to do that, but that's cool.
So these are some of our relatively new Kershaw everyday carry kind of knives.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of these will be assisted. We actually have a couple of manuals in the line as well. The Scamp here that you pulled out is a manual, which we don't make this anymore, but we make a couple of things that are fairly equivalent. If we're talking about manuals, this is a real neat knife. This is designed by a custom knife maker named Todd Rexford. 3D machine G10 handles. Nice flowing pocket clip that goes with the design. We've got some neat grooves in that handle that go through to show the liners, give you that kind of two-tone silver effect.
Nice.
Oversized pivot hardware.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can get them, but really cool machined thumb studs have a real neat kind of sawtooth pattern to them that gives you a little bit of grip when you grab them.
Yeah, very nice.
And so this is a manual action knife with a real nice high hollow grind.
Wow.
Real nice slicer. I mean,
That's a beautiful looking knife too.
Yeah,
you know.
no, for the money, thick 60 thousandths, steel liners. Just a real, I mean, bang for your buck. This is a really great little knife, and particularly in some places where you may be a little less knife friendly, we also make a 3-inch version of this exact same knife, manual action, so it doesn't tend to scare people who are unaccustomed to seeing knives.
Right.
So real neat piece, real elegant. We also have, I've got a couple examples of some of our newer, these would be what I'd consider kind of a nice economy knife. This would be a $40 MSRP. Street price ends up being about $26, $27, or something like that.
Very reasonable.
Speed safe assisted opening. We've tried to include lots of neat little features. That backspacer has a cool zigzag pattern. We're using our new Kershaw K texture on the handle.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
This is kind of a fun pocket clip. It slides through the handle like this, actually, and you've got a screw coming through here into the backspacer that
Look at that.
holds it in place. So,
Let's get in there a little bit. Yeah, I see that.
so we call that a floating clip, and just, I mean, not really in literature, but just my term for it. It just sort of sits on the handle rather than having typical screw-on construction.
Is it ambidextrous? Can you get it from
It
the other
is, yep,
side as well?
yep.
Oh, look at that.
It's,
There's the slot right there for it, huh?
Yep, that's one of the advantages of having a left-handed designer on tip.
There you go.
We tend to have the opportunity to do a lot of
the
these.
stone finish is kind of cool. I
Yep.
like that.
So we're doing a lot of stonewash lately
that's
because it's just a really nice, workable finish. It holds up well. It used to be we did a lot of bead blast. These days we do a lot of stonewash. So there's that. It's another one, real similar knife as well, but this is more of a Tonto design.
Yeah.
Again, that K texture, molded plastic scales. This one actually has an aluminum backspacer, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Anodized gray with some nice texture, big lanyard loop. Everyone likes their lanyards.
Sure.
Deep carry pocket clip again, but this one attaches on the back of the handle into that aluminum backspacer.
Nice.
Just trying to have some fun with the pocket clips, do some different things. Again, nice Tonto grind, stonewash finish, $40 MSRP.
Wow.
Real neat little knife.
Yeah, very nice.
So-
What's the material? What kind of steel are you
This
using
is
in there?
8CR13 MOV.
Yeah, great stuff.
So
that
we've
is
been
good
real
stuff.
happy with it, so we use a lot of it. So we got the swerve, and we have the free fall.
There you go.
So there's those right there. We'll open these as we look at them.
Sure.
So we also have been collaborating quite heavily
I like this one right here. That's pretty cool. All right. Anyway.
with a knife maker named Rick Hinderer. Really great guy to boot, as well as a really talented knife maker. And so this design has actually been extremely popular. This is called the Cryo. So assisted opening, nice
Very
drop
nice.
point blade.
Very nice.
It has this this titanium gray, gray titanium coating on it, kind of a gunmetal color. Deep carry pocket clip that fits in any of 4 positions.
Wow, nice.
It's got the Hinderer lock bar stabilizer as well to keep you from overbending that lock bar.
Right.
Yeah, Just a neat little package, real easy to carry in your pocket. The blade's under 3 inches, so it's pretty much legal everywhere you can carry an assisted knife.
Yeah.
Just a real neat piece. And we've done very well with this. Exciting. And so another collaboration with that same maker, with Rick Hinderer, this would be the Thermite. Machine G10 front handle, stainless steel frame lock on the back, again with that lock bar stabilizer. Same deep carry clip, mountable in 4 positions again. Assisted opening.
Fast. Nice.
Nice stonewash finish and nice snap to it. This is a little bigger knife, but it's a really comfortable size, 3.5-inch blade. Fits real well. It's also quite slim, and it has a nice machined aluminum backspacer. So I mean, really, you know, an all-metal knife, and you know, MSRP of $55. So I see these out there. Street prices tend to be around 40, even a little less sometimes. So just really a great bargain in that knife.
Yeah, very
A lot of
nice.
bang for your buck.
Same thing. 813.
HCR13,
Yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of these knives we use 8CR13. Sometimes we use a 3CR13, but everything we're looking at here is 8CR. So this one, and this again, this is an early prototype. We ended up removing the titanium from here. We figured people could figure that out. But so this is kind of a different thing for us at Kershaw. This is a little bit of a high-end import piece. So this actually is 6AL4V titanium for the handles.
Wow.
Different in a few ways, because it's also a button locking mechanism on an assisted opening knife. So snaps open. It's got a nice pleasant drop point blade.
Good looking.
Nice thick blade stock you can see there.
Yeah, it is pretty thick. What is the thickness? Do you know offhand?
I believe it's about 150, maybe 160 thou.
Yeah, you can thump on that a little bit
Yeah.
and not have to worry about breaking.
Fun thumb studs with the through hole through them. You can kind of see. But it's actually a machined titanium handle. Really beautiful little knife.
What's the weight on that thing?
Oh,
that's not too bad.
not too bad.
That's not too bad.
Titanium keeps it fairly light.
Yeah.
3-inch blade. So again, a neat little piece.
So this would be a collector because you don't put that titanium on there, do you?
We don't know. We actually took that off. We felt like it was a bit kitschy to put it on there. We felt like
Okay, yeah.
people will know it's titanium when they get it.
Yeah.
We'll tell them on the package. So yeah, and then that's a little higher MSRP. I believe that's let's say a $75, $80 MSRP.
that's not too bad.
Might have even been $100, but it'll end up being about probably $60, $70 in the store. So a little more money, but you get a lot for it.
Yeah, that's a lot of knife for that. Well, as you can see, Shooting Kid and I were just kind of hanging out with Jim for quite a while there, just kind of hanging out, playing with knives. It was an awesome, awesome time. Just thank you, Jim, so much for that. I'm going to call this one part 1 because we have a lot more that we can bring you, and we'll do that next time. So stay tuned, make sure you subscribe so that you'll know when part 2 of this Kershaw adventure hits the YouTube channel. Alrighty? That's all I got for today now. See you next time. God bless you, God bless America, and may America bless God. That'll go in the blooper reel.
Yeah, okay, no, it won't.